how the crisis brings massive business opportunities. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Entrepreneur Central. Most organizations today are battling some kind of crisis, a situation triggered by significant internal or external factors, or several small incidents that build up and have enterprise-wide multifunctional impact. These crises disrupt normal business operations and have the potential to harm or damage the reputation of the organization. Crises do not discriminate and can therefore threaten the existence of any organization if not contained in time. Of course, not everybody is cut out for these rough seas, but some individuals stand out as being particularly well suited for dealing with what investor and advisor Ben Horowitz calls the hard things. Here are 5 top business opportunities that can help you during a crisis. Number 1. Enabling remote work benefits. Firstly, it is an ideal time to invest or create a company that encourages remote work. The Globe and Mail, a Canadian newspaper, expanded on Centeo's data and found that a surge of high-level corporate calls mentioning remote work in February of 2020. There were more than 100 mentions across major corporations, compared with the previously single-digit monthly average. Meanwhile, Grok, a company that helps transform home offices into proper workstations, officially launched just 6 months ago. After COVID-19, they've seen a 10-fold surge in client demand. This is not new. Remote work has been a growing trend for years, but fears of COVID-19 have rapidly accelerated the mainstream appeal. This may well be a turning point in the future of work, which is moving away from 9-to-5 office hours and towards flexibility and independence. For example, COVID-19 sharpened the reality that risk mitigation regarding pandemic viruses and natural disasters is a built-in advantage for remote workforces. Number 2. Recessions make room for disruption. The second takeaway is that recessions can create tremendous opportunities for market disruption. After the 2008 crash, 2 unicorn companies were born, Airbnb and Uber. Both found ways to disrupt old business models by empowering everyday people to find new revenue streams, offering creative, viable, affordable alternatives to traditional workplaces. The gig economy has always existed, but the Great Recession rocketed it to a whole new level. People suddenly found themselves unable to rely on our broken institutions. Self-employment was the solution. This does not apply to every company, but recessions act as filters that weed out weak business models and force leaders to adapt. Number 3. Sizing up new markets. Exploring new markets is another idea where investment might make sense during an economic downturn. As competitors fold, this is the time to take market share. One of the first steps is to assess your market to see where the opportunities lie. Get out there and do research. You might want to consider an acquisition or potential alliances with other companies to gain access to new markets. Launching new products and services, or at least improving existing ones, can also pay off during a recession. Scrutinize your customers' changing needs and make sure that your product and services are in tune with what they want. Keep your eye on competitors and see where you can outshine them. Number 4. Leverage your existing assets and resources. Leverage your current assets and resources and align them with your customers' current needs. Businesses of all sizes are already making successful pivots in order to fill different customer needs and continue to operate. Cosmetics manufacturers such as LVMH, which owns luxury perfume and makeup brands, have switched to making hand sanitizer, leveraging their expertise and production capabilities. Large clothing manufacturers such as Gap and Nike, Zara, and Brooks Brothers are using their factories to make masks, gowns, and scrubs. Amid the steep ride-sharing demand decline, Uber launched an on-demand work platform, going from ride-sharing to labor-sharing. Through Uber's Work Hub, Uber drivers can connect with other Uber platforms, including Uber Eats, Uber Freight, and Uber Works, or a growing number of companies using Uber's system, which includes McDonald's, PepsiCo, UPS, FedEx, and Walgreens. This pivot allows Uber to leverage its largest assets, technology, and vetted workforce, and supports drivers finding access to alternative work. Number 5. Better meetings. People spend up to 23 hours per week in meetings, half of which are considered a failure or a waste of time. The current crisis has forced us to rethink how we deal meetings, because in many countries it's not allowed anymore to meet with a group of people, meaning many meetings are cancelled, and when they still take place they are mostly virtual or short. As such, it provides an excellent opportunity for resolving one of the most disliked parts of organizational life. The technology for this is already present and matured a couple of years, but the coronavirus triggers a sudden need for it. The real opportunity here is to make systematic changes so that meetings are more effective after the crisis. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.